DJ Pro video mix tutorial. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and I'm gonna show you how. When you guys first open the DJ Pro app, you're gonna be in classic mode. So to get to video mode, what you have to do is press this middle button and go all the way to the right where it says video. I believe that this is one of the most underused parts of DJ Pro. I feel like not a lot of DJs take full advantage of this amazing feature because they haven't tried it out and they don't know how to work it. So I'm going to show you guys how to master it very simply. So this is the screen for video mix. So it's the same as the other screens. You have two decks and then you have a mixer. So over here it's the same mixer and library section as in 2-deck mode. So if you're used to that mixer, it'll be great. You guys already know how to use it. It's not like in classic mode where it's all a little bit different. It's the same setup as 2-deck mode. So we go over here to video. So now here's the difference. On this track to the left and to the right, you could choose the visualizer that you want to use. So this is going to react to the beat. It's going to change when you scratch, and it's only going to be when the crossfader is in the middle or on the deck. So here, let's load one in. Load up a track. And you guys see, if you scratch with it, it changes what you see on the screen. So if it's over here, you're going to be having that visualizer, and it's going to go with the beat of the song, with the bass, and it's going to do different things. So test these out and see which one would fit into your style of DJing or will fit into the kind of DJ set that you'll be performing. And let's see, did they add any new ones that I didn't already get? I think this is an additional purchase. I already purchased all of them, so they came out with new ones not that long ago, and I already purchased them, so there's no new ones. My favorite new one was this urban city landscape. I thought it was super cool. And you could also choose videos. So any video that is saved on your phone, you could have it loaded into the deck as a visualizer. So if you do graphic design, or you know someone that makes professional videos, or if you want to buy visualizers from someone on Fiverr or something, you could do that, and then you load it in. As long as it's stored on the device that you're DJing with, you can load it into your video mixer. And then this is, I think these are live photos. So if you have any live photos, it'll go with the beat, which I think is pretty cool. So mess around with that and have your own photos, maybe your logo or something that you want to present, and then you could do it that way. So I'm going to keep it on the visualizer. So we have one on the right. So now as you move the crossfader from left to right, it's going to blend in the next visualizer that you have. So get used to how these transitions are going to look and which visualizers you're going to want to transition. Some of them work better with others. Like these two. There's like a top view and then like a side view, which I think makes a pretty cool transition. And over here is where you guys can change the different transitions. So this one's blend, and it's exactly what it says. It just slowly blends the next one in. This is a great one. I usually leave it on that one, but there's some others. That one's pretty cool. The cube. They're pretty much self-explanatory. So figure out which transitions work with your style of DJing and the visualizers that you're going to be using. And then now you could split the audio and video, which means if you're playing a video, you could get rid of the audio if you don't want the audio, or you can get rid of the video if you don't want the video. So we'll leave that like that. And the middle button, that's still the same middle button, But the difference is when you go to record, it's going to record the video. And the video that it's going to record is going to be this full screen video. And it's the same thing when you plug your iPad into an HDMI cable like this. This is an HDMI splitter. It goes into the USB-C, and then the HDMI cord can go to a projector. It could go to a TV, and it adds a to your DJing. So you could be DJing on the decks, and then you have a TV or a projector behind you doing all the visuals. You could charge more for your DJ performances, and it gives you a more professional video mix and get good at it because it's really easy, and you could charge more for the parties that you DJ. So now we know how to transition. We know how to do the visualizers. This one in the middle, in my video I made about making your own video intro, I showed you guys how to use this one. But essentially, you choose an image, and then you choose which deck it wants to be on, whether it's going to be in the middle or the left or the right, and then these sliders will slide it in. So maybe put your logo there, and then you could show it on the screen, or if you're DJing someone's birthday, you could have a birthday type of message on there. And it's really cool, and I always use it. I'll bring in my logo, and people love it. And then also there's text. So you could choose text. You could do, "Love you, Grandpa." Choose the deck. And we got "Love you, Grandpa." Yeah, you just got to change the font. You could change the font. You could change the color. So maybe you could put your DJ name, or like I said, if it's someone's birthday, you could put a birthday shout out on there. So that's what you got with the two decks and the middle section. And now if you press this middle button here, and you press it again to get rid of the mixer, you get a much larger view of what you're doing, and you'll get a better idea of what the crowd sees. And then they also have a volume fader here, and they have your EQs. You could also do Neuromix, or you could do a Neuromix slider. So you have access to your mixer, and then you could see the video in pretty much full screen. It makes it easier to do these video mixes. Now the next thing is music videos. So if we go over here, if you have a subscription to Tidal Premium, you could just log in and go to videos. And now these are going to be the top trending music videos. And then you load it up, and it'll load up. Let's get Grandpa out of there. And then you got the actual video. So what you guys can do is, which I think is really cool, is mix videos together. Maybe do a transition and go whoop, and then mix them together. And then also if you're on classic mode or 2-deck mode, and then you go to load a video, it's going to say, "Video track detected. Would you like to load this track into video mode?" You could still DJ it regular with just the audio, but this gives you a little heads up saying if you want to load it into video mix, you can. Now with effects, you get different effects. Instead of just audio effects, which I made a lot of videos on, you could have video effects. So this does, it's like a mosaic type thing, or you could do grid, and it goes with the beat. And then there's also audio video effects. So this one is an echo effect, and when you hit it, it's going to look like it's going to distort the screen, so it looks like an echo. And you guys can use this for transitions, and just like the other effects, play around with them and see which one works with your style of DJing. So if you like learning about all the cool features of DJ Pro and the future of DJing, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin.